Unnecessary talk with Brian Sturges.
Every single pair of my pants has a hole in the crotch, like at the bottom where it rubs together, you know? Like every single one of them.
Your thigh or where the seam, where that
seam is.
Fold over seam.
Yeah, it's there.
So
every single one of them.
So what's up with your crotch? Why?
So the lady says that I have toxic ball sweat, but I think
expand on that. Let me get my Larry King. Expand on that.
No, because it'll happen to, if I wear the same pair of underwears a lot, it'll burn a hole in there. But you guys,
how's the underwear?
How do you mean?
Well, if you're
boxer briefs?
No, but I'm saying that you're wearing out the jeans. How's the underwear situation? Are the underwear being rotted by your?
No, actually, no, they're not.
Well, then it can't be.
Yeah,
they can't magically go through fabric. This is science, right?
Yeah, this is science,
right? This is science. This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges. I am Brian Sturges. Oh shit! I didn't even mean to cut you off when I started, but then I saw your. I don't know. He just nibbled on it like when you have like a cute French bulldog. And you're like, hi. All right, I'm Brian Sturges. This is Cliff Beach Music, and this is Timothy Hall Music. And guess what? Music. It wasn't,
That was good music.
I know, because, I didn't want to
I had to pull it from way far later in the last one.
How's that June gloom? How are you feeling about
gloomy.
June? No, but I want to get back to these.
My pants?
Is it the smell that's toxic?
No. But the jeans, I think it's because the way you walk your dog. Do you supinate or pronate or whatever you call that stuff?
I think I'm pretty normal. Which is it like toe first to heel?
It's.
Oh, right.
I don't know which one was. My buddy used to own a shoe store in Beverly Hills. So that's how I don't know. I didn't really learn it, but I've heard the words there.
How does the toxic balls affect your shoes?
Like $600 shoes.
Well, it might not be. Toxic balls is just that's a lot of that's expensive shoes. Well, thanks for asking. You get me.
You don't have a 600 pair of shoes. You don't step out the swamp with alligators.
No, but if you look, I'm wearing a pair of Coach shoes that were obviously an online order return because they were on the clearance rack at Macy's with the. You can't. This is a one chance opportunity.
Oh.
And I'm wearing them now. Must be last week, and I think they cost me $40.
He can't get his leg up.
Okay, look how pale it is too. Yeah. My center of gravity is off. And this is like day one of wearing shorts, and it's like, look how pale.
It's shocking. Yeah.
So I bought a bunch of shorts and pants last night. For Memorial Day.
Barbecue
whatever.
This up, huh?
They're showing up. What's the point of that? But anyways, so we got to get your pants.
Yeah, so I gotta go pants shopping because all of them, like if I sit down. And I'm not crossing my legs. You can see my underwear.
Brand?
What?
Levi. I'm wearing Levi's right now. But it'll happen to an Old Navy.
No. How does that work? How did we see your underwear through your pants?
If you were to look right now, you would see my underwear underneath.
How is that possible?
There is some sort of loose threading going on down there.
That's falling apart.
Let me ask you a question. Now, yesterday, you're going to hop on these sales.
I know.
Do you go and buy a pair of pants at a store, you try them on, or you just order them online?
These I just order online. But, I mean, I have done it in the past where I go in, I try on one, and then I just buy like 3 pairs of the same one.
We'll get to you, buddy.
No, I was saying.
I heard it.
Am I doing it wrong?
I hate the way you shop.
Oh, I hate shopping. And the way I look.
I bought my first pair of Nike shoes ever yesterday.
Really?
Ever. I've never had a pair of Nikes.
Oh, never?
Were you always
Never.
Adidas?
Oh.
Yes, and that's. I feel like I'm kind of cheating a little bit. But when I was young, I was Asics. But then they fucked me out of that pair of sneakers. They had this whole thing where I ordered 2 shoes, but I only got 1 pair in.
I see.
And then I would say, "Hey, you're missing a pair."
Tom.
What?
A reverse Tom's.
Yes,
do they give you extra?
They take away. They take away. But everyone is commenting the same thing. Hey, I only got 1 out of the 2. So somebody was obviously taking one of the pairs.
Yeah.
But what bothers me is you could see all of the all the reviews saying, "Hey, they screwed me out of shoes," and it never. So they got away with it. The point is, I paid for 2 shoes. I only got 1. Although I like their style.
Oh, we're not wearing these?
I mean, you can if you want.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
If you like the way it looks.
But so they're dead to me. Anyway, so then I'm an Adidas guy. But then I went, and then because I got weird feet, I had to go. And then then I went to the Adidas to buy these Adidas sneakers. I couldn't get my feet in the tops. I couldn't even get them on through the hole because they're up now. And I couldn't get them in, so I bought a pair of Nike. It's a big deal for me. I'm not that person. Nike people are a whole different a whole thing. They're like they're like people. It's like they're like the Lexus of sneakers.
Oh.
I don't think I have. Now here's something else. At 45, I found it very difficult to pick out sneakers. You know, like. I don't know.
You don't know which
old.
Side you should be on.
The old. They used to wear the especially in improv, the Reebok kind of like 80s tennis shoe ones, and I'd buy those every year. But it's like if you're wearing the same shoe 15 years later, I didn't know what, because a lot of the stuff I feel like an old man wearing anything that's too.
We're
tall
supposed to get New Balances, right?
Well, apparently, but here's the thing. But apparently, New Balances are now cool. And expensive, and just as expensive as Nike and Reebok. They did it.
Huh?
They did it.
They jumped.
New Balance and Champion.
I hear old people are wearing Hokas now.
I have 2 pair.
I've seen Hokas. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 pair. But I wanted one. I have those. My wife actually bought me both pairs. They're real thick for walking, but they're almost so thick that when you're driving and like other activities, you know, it's a little Frankenstein either. But they're the most comfortable ones ever.
Huh.
But,
Didn't Skechers also make?
Yeah, they made the thick heels.
Yeah. Now I couldn't.
Shape ups.
Skechers, I feel like you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
You know, that's like you're like, and Old Navy too. I feel like Skechers, Old Navy, those are branded towards.
Oh yeah.
But all their spokespeople are pretty old, right?
At Old Navy.
They have some young people, but don't they have like kind of people you recognize
for
in their ads?
I've never seen anyone at Old Navy who I've
never seen.
Oh no, I'm talking about Skechers.
I haven't seen an Old Navy.
I think Skechers ads. I think those are people like 30, 40s. The
nurses.
No, well they can't. Well, that's because they came out with a new series of shoe called a slip-on.
Yeah.
Oh, the mule.
It's easy to get on, where the plastic is it's like a duck's bill out, so it's easy to put your feet on. So they're selling it to older people. So there's like the middle market. Nobody wears Skechers. The young people, and then the old people, or the hard workers like wait staff, because it's for the same thing.
For the support.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a Nike guy. I don't have anything. I'm an Adidas guy. It feels weird. Like if you're a Ford guy, and all of a sudden you're like, none of the Ford. I couldn't fit in any Ford because of my fat ass, so I had to buy this Chevy van.
Yeah.
But why is that? Why do we become like brand loyal? Not just because we love the shape and stuff, but
ease.
something about it.
You know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
McDonald's. You know what you're
don't have to
getting.
think about it.
You know what you're going to get.
No.
It fits. That's why I tried to order other shorts. I ordered these old man Wranglers for
Wranglers.
working, right? Which is
that right next to Lee?
But what I'm saying is I bought the same size, different ones. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, someone's lying. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. I've fit into pairs of Old Navies that a Levi wouldn't fit in.
Yeah.
Like the same
I don't know.
size.
It's like apparently having the actual correct inches is not relevant in pant wearing.
Just got to go stretch. That's what I do.
But so I just bought a bunch of Wrangler shorts
Mom
blind
jeans?
because I hope they fit. Mom jeans?
He wears lesbian jeans.
But you just go to Ross.
I do. But I actually get a lot from Amazon.
And you hate the way I shop?
Because I love to be able to try something and be like, it didn't fit, pass it back. Sometimes
Shoes and pants are hard. Tops you can get away with. Socks.
shoes,
socks
shoes
are
for me
dime a dozen.
I'm a perfect sample size, so they always fit pretty for the most part. But I've been a Puma person mostly for shoes.
See, now, Puma is probably my favorite looking style of shoe.
Yes.
But due to my hooves, I can't wear them.
I did pilot.
They're too narrow.
Yes. I bought a pair of Pumas and they're the right size, but it's tough to get in there. And I have skinny.
It's like the fancy companies. They don't want somebody who looks like me, and they want some.
That's how they weed you out.
They want some guy who looks like he's making empanadas in Brazil and
surfing
like in a
later
car.
on.
Yeah, surfing, making love to various white tourists.
Excuse me.
Excuse, I make a love to you. Oh, I'm a coming. Grazie. I go now.
Oh, wow.
Stella.
No, but yeah, Puma makes. They have the most black and red of combination of any
I like them.
brand.
I like 'em very much.
And they have a lot at Ross, ironically. But
Now, Adidas is still the largest. Now, Under Armour is now second.
Under Armour is huge.
Under Armour
They're
makes
based out of
shoes?
Baltimore, I think. Yeah.
Well, they have.
They got
They're in the same category. They're in the same Macy's. They're now
They make
okay.
the Steph Currys.
Oh, they do?
one of my favorite
Delicious.
curries.
So
Yeah.
spicy.
So much saffron in
I
there.
think there's some coconut milk in there though, because it's awfully light.
he's been killing it in commercials. He does all the Subway
Well,
commercials.
that's where the money is. You kidding me? He's in. He's in there for 2 hours. He's in and out of
Yeah.
whatever warehouse in North Hollywood.
It's
in
a good
2
paycheck,
hours.
for
And
sure.
it's dual now because the voiceover is Barkley, Charles Barkley.
Oh, really?
They're always like
That is
off
good.
screen.
Well, who eats Subway? Am I going to lonely divorced dads in Wrangler shorts?
And pedophiles. I remember that guy.
And yes,
The lady and I did eat Subway on our trip across country because we got tired of like your Burger King, your McDonald's.
sure. You wanted to eat fresh?
Yeah, eat fresh.
Go ahead, sponsor us. Go ahead.
But there's also the Jimmy John's and your what's the other one?
Oh yeah, the Italian one, Caparetti.
Tugos.
Well, I'd take a Tugos.
Jersey
for sure.
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. That's
I
the
like
other one I was
Jersey
thinking
Mike's.
of. Yeah.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
I get the same thing. At all
Capriotti.
of
I
them.
would prefer.
That's a good.
Yeah, that's what I meant to just say.
Ooh,
That's good.
Capriati's. I've never been there.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta elevate your
You
sandwich.
got to make sure they don't put mustard on it though, because
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are they a little heavy with the mustard?
What I'm saying is, certain places, everything they're not. You can't just be like, "Do you want everything?" and say yes. You have to say what's your everything, because
Oh,
some
right.
include mustard, some don't. I think mustard's
You know, I
kind
don't.
of bullshit.
I don't allow for everything because I know they're going to try to put mayonnaise on it.
No calories.
So for every sandwich, you have to make sure no.
Yeah, because they're trying to put mayonnaise on it.
Do you do mustard?
Yeah, that's actually the
Brown
only one I do.
mustard?
I'll take a spicy, or I'll take a yeah.
I see how you avoided brown.
No, I'll take a brown mustard.
There
A
you
spicy
go.
brown is what the kids say.
Spicy brown.
Yeah.
That's my next nickname.
That's your. What's that thing?
Have you been to Ike's? Ike's sandwiches?
Ike Turner's?
Ike Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really pack a
Our
punch.
prices are. Yeah.
They really beat me up inside. Yeah, there's a few. It's a chain, like a new chain coming up.
Huh.
I
I've done
heard, speaking of which, Crumbl Cookie franchise.
Mm-hmm.
My family hates them. They think they're literally the worst cookie they've ever had.
Really? Because it
So I
won't
thought-
hold together?
I don't know.
Oh.
I thought maybe like it was a black thing. Like,
Oh.
the black
don't
taste
like-
buds don't love it.
They need more fats,
Something.
more salt,
Snickerdoodle, you know?
more. This was an SNL thing with they had a competition of cooking show like the Soul Food.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just watched that one where it was like
and there was like
Greg.
the white people named
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah.
He's like, are you mixed? No, I
No,
went to
from
like
Canada.
university.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. I gotta watch that. That's funny.
That was pretty funny.
That's a good one.
Well, my family thinks Crumbl franchises are just a money laundering. They think
Oh, maybe.
the-
Well, what about getting a Chick-Fil-A? You only need $10,000. It's the lowest cost of entry to any franchise.
Really?
but they're
But they
selective.
take the largest.
They're selective
cut.
of who can. They don't give it to anybody. They gotta vet you, for Christianity. Whatnot.
Do they really?
I love it. Jesus, hey,
Yeah, I love the Jesus.
jeez. I love the Jews. I love the others. What are they fighting against? Who are we?
Oh,
and
Palestine.
you don't get to pick where you are. So like they can give you a franchise, but then they're like, oh, you're in like Wichita. Like they pick the location.
I think
that they
you
need.
must have
Huh.
some say. You can't.
I think it could be in the state maybe, but it's like you got to go where the triage.
Is that the one where
I
they
was
have the
right.
like some gospel 1035 or whatever at the bottom of the
That's in
cup?
and out.
Oh, that's in and out.
I think
Okay.
they're both though. I think
Yeah, they
In-N-Out
got
had one.
something.
I think they might have. So they're closed on Sundays and they hate the gays.
Get religion out of my fast food.
But they
What's it doing
invented
there?
they invented the fast food chicken sandwich.
We talked about this
Chick-fil-A
on the show.
did?
Truett Cathy.
Oh, Truett Cathy.
How'd you do it, Truett? Well, I went to school with one of the founders' sons.
Hey.
Grandsons, sorry. I'm not that old.
Granty.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder what you would play. How old do you when you end your profile there? What do you put?
My real age,
42?
36?
41.
41.
I've aged well, I think.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah,
you have the
compared to some
advantage.
like hard-working man and like working outdoors,
Just
putting
so
a woman-
callous.
Oh my! Look, actually, if you look, see
Oh,
how
that's
dry
a
they
man.
are.
that's a
hat.
hard-working
That's
man right there.
Oh man.
The only callus I have is this weird bump here from
Oh my
the
God!
tree.
Get your toxic balls and your weird hand out of here. You need new underwear too, by the way.
Yeah,
You think so? What's
Well,
wrong with this pair? Did you
Well,
see
you
it?
said you could see them, but I'm saying if you need new pants, you also need new underwear.
What if we start a Patreon for jeans for you, like Clothe the Engineer?
Here's really the problem. I'm so cheap that I just buy one pair of pants and I just wear those every day.
No. We're gonna do a segment. Get the cameras. We're
You need
gonna
two
go
pairs.
to a store.
One day you air
Swap,
out-
swap.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
we're gonna
I'll make
take
it 3.
We're gonna take this on the road and
we're
get
a millionaire.
you a pair of pants. We're gonna check the balls like your mom did. We're taking you for pants.
I think I'm going to bring you to an Italian
Pants
tailor
shopping.
Oh, right. And then they'll do the measurements and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, we're doing a whole episode just for you.
who specializes in Wranglers.
Yeah, yeah.
He has the mustache. He's like, I'm a half a cowboy, half a...
Babidi-boopy.
Man, but when you get something tailored, I got some.
Illuminati
I got
symbol,
some
dude.
red pants tailored recently because now even small, I have to cut them, thin. And they did it to my measurement.
Did the crotch in?
Man, so good. Much. It's a man job.
Further.
Yeah.
Further.
Yeah.
I want the balls in the abdomen. Well, what do you think of all of the ladies at the Met Gala getting denied by the same female security? Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, no, I didn't
But
see that.
Kelly Rowlands from Destiny's Child got blocked, and she got into this whole yelling verbal argument with a security guard who then also blocked somebody else. But then, like, they're not supposed to. You're supposed to just walk up the stairs, and they're posing, but they're like, we don't have time for you, and so they totally disrespected. But it was the same woman who was like, I don't speak English, so you're yelling at me. I don't know what you're saying. It's like if you could just keep
Move it
moving.
along.
I don't know. Can we look that up? We can look that up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That seems like something real.
But you know,
Possibly.
celebrities, they always need to have their nuts fluffed, Ego. I have it myself.
I did find it very rude. Like, if someone said you have to go now, I'd be like, oh, okay. But you do see whatever you do see the narcissism or the
Yeah.
I don't even know what you'd call it, but
You don't know who I think I am,
yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kelly Rowland Met Gala.
I mean, she is fine, though.
Or
She's all up.
cons.
She's all up
Sorry.
in your
Kelly Rowland?
past.
Kelly Rowland. Who is this?
You would have liked something like that in the past.
Kelly Rowland?
Yeah. 2000.
The past is the past.
Oh well, the
Well,
past
I
is the
do
past.
like a.
I know you like a.
You know, my wife
pancake now,
Deborah,
but-
she is 350 pounds. Pure massa piqua. Man, everything is deep fried. She deep fried the Cheerios the other day for the kids. Well, yeah, that's the girl. Yeah, there's the security guard who got to that.
Right here, right?
But they wouldn't let her stop and take pictures.
Jesus
I
does
kind of
not
don't get
look like
why
that.
she could do it. Maybe it's just because it's just, we got to go. Like,
And with a train like that, or whatever you call that thing. What's that called?
yeah, train.
Train.
But you would only put that to shock.
Cliff's used a different sort of train.
Oh, come on, ride that train, Quad City DJs.
Well, he's missing the top of his head.
Jesus?
Yeah.
No,
Like where,
his head's there.
What? He's got the crown of thorns.
The
on
crown and the face.
but there's nothing that. Wouldn't the crown sit a little lower and you'd see the top of his.
No.
No?
There's no blood on the crown. This guy fucking sucks.
I'm
Hey.
just saying though. This
guy
is,
sucks.
this is
No, not Jesus. The
artist.
The artist. Let's go. Hey, it's all good.
wait. I'm saying he's still anglicized. He's still not.
Oh, yeah, he's
rarely
white.
looking.
Oh, well, black. He needs to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see somebody who looks like Nipsey Russell. Very relevant joke.
Yeah, people know Nipsey.
Not to be confused with Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, this is the security guard.
She looks nice.
She looks like she doesn't speak English, and she doesn't care. She's just like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Who is this lady though?
I don't know, but can you look up the video of her? Either one. Kelly
Oh, there's a
Rowland?
video?
Yeah.
Who's Tavares?
I don't know. The one with the Jesus. The one with the bed. It
Actress
almost looked like
Marcia
Jesus like,
Tavares.
when you're in Orlando and you want someone to air paint on a T-shirt, maybe a tank top. You know what I mean?
Oh, but that wasn't the Met Gala.
You know the little pens. They're like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we're at a boardwalk.
That wasn't the Met Gala.
Or
That was
Cons, right?
Cannes
Cons,
Festival.
Cans, yeah.
The thing is, that person's just trying to do their job. There's no like back in the day in the 50s, 60s, people had like a debutante grace, even with reporters. You didn't want to make yourself look bad in the process. Now people, they've lost.
I thought they both looked like assholes.
Oh, they said it was racism.
All right, here we go, boys.
Is it racism or is it
There's
the
so
fact
many
they told you?
mosquitoes.
But somebody gave you a direction. It's like if a U.S. Marshal says you got to change seats, just change seats. Why is it racist?
Don't touch me. She don't want to be touched. That seems justified. I bet it. See, the thing
all
why they say
horseshit.
it's racist is because the only people getting ushered out quickly were the black ones. Then yes, that would be problematic.
Don't
And
the
Yeah.
French love black people?
Josephine Baker,
There was
Nina Simone,
also true.
Need to
Miles
say more?
Davis.
Yeah.
Ne quitte pas.
Basically, if
Nina
you're
Simone?
jazz, you're
Yes,
cool.
yes,
Nina
yes.
Simone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Talk about that's good thing they weren't music videos of the time.
Ugh. Handsome woman.
Nina. And
Did we already segue?
dude, have we got TikTok? Because what was that though?
Oh, that's just-
we're only 23 minutes in. We got
Yeah, we gotta
more.
get- we got-
Hey, you know what we haven't talked about?
Yes.
This week's music news of the week.
Well, I gotta say, I'm super excited about some new albums coming out this month of June. Hiatus Coyote has a new album that's coming out.
Oh.
Super excited about that.
Coyote.
Lewis Cole has one. It's not coming out quite in June, but we are getting previews of singles of his album. So
Who?
Lewis Cole.
Oh, Lewis
from
Cole.
Nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So super excited to be able to get their new music out because on the indie alt side, it's nice to just hear fresh new stuff. Also,
Isn't it exciting that we're all going to go see Wolfpack in
Oh, yeah.
September?
oh yeah,
We
I'm
have
excited
a
about
three-way.
that. Yeah.
Right, we're having a three-way.
yeah, I remember getting tickets for that.
I hope you remember.
September, right?
No, I
Yeah.
definitely did.
Oh, okay.
But it's been, I got it that day or whatever.
Me too.
I'm excited.
Me too. But if you're trying to hunt me down for man or for sport or whatever,
It's a 2-day thing, so they have to show up for 2.
but we got tickets for the first one, right?
Yeah.
Don't give it away. yeah.
No, they're good. Now, all this time I kept saying that they were from the East Coast because they did Madison Square Garden, but they're technically from LA. But
Oh yeah,
Are they?
I thought they were LA
yeah,
based.
cause they had the LAX and those types of songs, so it made sense. But
Oh, I thought they
The
moved
song
to
"We're
LA.
from Los Angeles."
Yeah.
We
yeah,
love Los Angeles. We love it here.
exactly. Yeah, Dodger Dog, Street Meat.
We love
Coffee.
what's his name there? Who sings like this in Toy Story? And he sings the songs.
Shift letter. Lair.
no, the composer there. Like, he's
Yeah.
he's-
Randy Newman.
Randy Newman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have a whole part of Disney for Toy Story. I'm pretty sure they play all his music over there.
Yeah,
Pixar plays.
pretty good. Randy Newman. He's good.
You got a friend in me. He had a song called Yellow Woman, Yellow Man. Look that up. Racist.
Equal yellow child.
Something like
I
that.
don't know.
You ever
When you hear the music, though, it's got that
Oh,
very...
it's a very pentatonic.
Yeah, it's got that.
Uh-oh.
Are you familiar with some of John Legend? Not John Legend over there. John Lennon's songs. He had a song, a couple of titles there.
Oh, yeah. He had some rough ones, right?
Yeah, that's. He put those out on the was it the Come Together album? We're just like, oh, what's the B side? Oh shit! Oh god!
But he was married to a woman, so that counts.
To
Was
a
he?
woman?
He was married to an Asian woman.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
That makes it okay.
Yeah, I mean, he is like he's the classic case of married an Asian woman. White guy's like, oh, I'm going to marry this Asian woman
Yeah.
and live a nice calm life in a
Sounds nice.
wearing like a Quasimodo or whatever.
Now,
Yeah.
she was
Nice
terrible.
flowing,
She had no... I didn't think she had musical talent, but the son
No.
seems like he's pretty decent.
He's
Not
half
Julian,
decent.
the other one. Oh,
Sean?
that hurts.
No, come on, Yoko Ono. I mean, whatever. She sucks. I mean, whatever. I mean, what are we talking about?
Grammy winner.
Do we need to pretend? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Thanks, John.
What does
Come
that
on.
mean?
It means like.
That's
It
exciting.
means she is public. Do you want
Well,
to
it was
send
for
this
a
publishing
dance
over it,
album,
or
right?
let me trade you? You give me an award, I'll let you play my dead husband's songs. In which you know who was the real hero? Pete Best. You know what I mean? Everybody else can go suck a dick. all right?
I just remember-
Pete Best and no one.
I just remember because Ringo is going to be performing this month. I at Yamava?
Oh, the
Yahava
casino.
Theater, the Casino San Manuel.
Yeah.
But Ringo's a huge fan of the station, by the way. He always promotes us
Oh.
over there. Yeah.
Are you gonna have Ringo on your podcast?
That'd be cool.
Actually, not me, but Nick Harcourt, obviously the English.
Oh,
English.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did an interview, and it's up online. So
I've heard that name before.
Ringo's
You
good.
know, did you even ask these people if they want to come on this show?
What?
Do you even say, "Hey,
Dingo wants to come on.
what? Wait, my baby."
That seems bad. Yeah.
Yeah, second episode.
But I've never been. No, I've never been to Yamava, but I want to go. It sounds like
I've never been there
great
either.
Theater. It's just what, San Bernardino, so it's close. It's like a closer casino than Palm Springs or Agua Caliente, who I
Or
have been to.
Morongo.
Or Morongo, or Pachanga,
Oh,
or the other one.
Pachanga's nice though. You might be
Pachanga's
Pachanga.
nice down by Temecula.
Yeah.
What was the other one with the C in it? Chumash? Yeah, Chumash. Casino.
Chumash.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chumash.
Isn't that further north?
that's right.
I love me some Chumash.
The Shubash. Mr. Boggs. The Shubash.
No, but it's always expensive to go out to that casino. But everybody's playing out there now. They're like, it's like people don't even come to LA. They go play over there. So
Well,
they
sure.
must be paying them.
Who was the Black Keys just canceled their in the music news?
That was a good album.
Still here?
That they're canceling their arena tour because of ticket sales.
Oh.
Because they're Tickets aren't-
because they're not selling. Because they've sold it's an arena tour and they've sold like 100 tickets on average of the arena.
ooh, private event.
And then I saw somebody talking about, hey, you know, it's been 10 years since you've been relevant. Maybe somebody lied to you. Like, I mean, you need to be playing the Yamaha Casino or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yamaha.
You know, like
yeah.
it's too big of a room. So
Well,
now,
and they're old. I remember watching them during the pandemic. They did like one of those YouTube or something that you had to
Oh, like
pay
little
to
concert.
stream.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, the drummer, I mean, he had been eating a lot.
the heroin.
Yeah. Like it was just, and it's like they're 50s now. And so their audience didn't really age with them. They're more of like they need to go on like the blues festival circuit with
I
all
see.
the other bands. You know?
Yes.
But the new album is good. Like I think it sounds good sonically. They probably should just put out the album, just not toured. Just be like, we're just making
Well,
albums.
it's just too big of a venue. I mean,
Yeah.
by yourself. I mean, like that seems like a
Yeah.
package sort of thing.
Yeah, especially because they haven't toured in a long time.
I wonder if it's also has to do with the that Live Nation thing.
Ticketmaster.
Oh, that was the other
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's right.
Where's all of this news?
Well, we're
That's
getting
the
it out
biggest. We're getting it out there. This is the second episode. We're almost, and we've been done with music news for 15 minutes.
but
the Ticketmaster thing. Tell the audience.
Well,
Look at the camera. Look at the camera and tell them what the fuck happened.
People are fighting to finally break up Ticketmaster and Live
the
Nation
monopoly.
as a monopoly, but
Yeah.
they've always
Well, not
been-
people. The federal
the federal government, but they've always
They're not people.
but they've always been breaking antitrust of being they're the only two. I mean, there's SeatGeek and the other ones, but technically it all started, I think, because of the Taylor Swift fans. When they blasted that they couldn't get tickets and they were scalping them and reselling them, and it was like they had a back end deal to do it. They pissed off the wrong demographic of nothing but white women.
women.
Who had plenty of time to push this issue.
Caucasian
And once that happened, then it escalated pretty
I
quickly.
feel like
from
Pearl
there.
Jam was upset about them back in the day too.
Well, Jeremy had spoken.
Yeah, he had spoken. He said
Yeah.
these tickets are
Class
too,
today.
too
He
high.
was like, too much. The fees are too much today. What's processing?
What
Even
is the
mean?
processing fee? And why is it $35?
I miss it. Do you remember going, like at Berkeley, do you remember going to Tower Records to the Ticketmaster window, the stand?
That I don't remember.
Do you remember going to actual Ticketmaster booth to get tickets? Like hard tickets? Yeah. That was,
I mean, a movie theater.
no, I'm saying, but that was how you got
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
You used
Yes.
to physically go to an actual Ticketmaster place.
I'd pick them up.
Berkeley
at will
had a
call.
Ticketmaster, I think, too, at the BPC. But I remember that Tower Records on Boylston, whatever, they had it. And then you would go there and be like, oh, I'm getting this.
They sent the
ticket.
thing out of, do you want to be a mentor? Did you get that email?
Ah,
You
yeah.
love being a mentor.
You
Not
love
for
it.
that.
Hey, how's your fake
Little.
son?
My little brother, it's good. It's good. We've been doing some movies, some Dave and Buster, talking about colleges, touring colleges. It's been good.
He's college, almost college age.
Well, he's going into junior year.
Oh, okay.
He's got one more year.
Yeah.
But still.
Oh, I
you
thought
know,
he was younger for some reason.
15? No, he's turning 16. got 2 tattoos, the mom's name and a rose. Oh no,
You can get a
Monday
tattoo?
Clip. Monday clip. Well, you can. You can. In that
can do
area,
it.
you know.
Oh,
I'll get you a tattoo.
yeah, I bet you will.
Yeah.
I went over to
It's gonna say toxic nuts.
I went over to like one of those vintage markets and they had a tattoo. I wish I knew more about it, but somebody was selling a whole tattoo gun set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like,
Do
oh,
it yourself,
Oh,
kid.
I met somebody who was like, yeah. I was like, what's this tattoo? And they were like, oh, my friend got a gun and they did it. I was like, what is it? They're like, I don't know. I was like, oh, you're a good friend. I would not have someone just randomly.
I know
Come
somebody
on.
who does like the.
Not random.
They got like a stick with a nail on it, and they just go like bap, bap, bap.
That's
Jail
like the
style.
guy in the Philippines or Thailand that people
Yeah.
go all. Now that's the guy. Right? People go. You take like 3 rafts or something to end up in this guy's
Well, that's the old.
village.
That's the old Japanese style. That is a
No,
style.
but
Stick and poke
adjacent.
is what. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like
I'm saying, but that is a style of tattooing. But he's talking about a jailhouse bink pin lighter stitch.
Oh no, I'm talking about the stick and poke.
Oh,
Bap, bap.
talking about
yeah, I
Brad
don't know what
mouth.
that guy's name is. Who's
Stick and poke.
so go ahead and look it up. Look it up yourself.
I don't even know how to look that up.
But you said you're never gonna get a tattoo probably now, right?
I mean, whatever. I would. But
Would
I
you?
don't- I mean, I don't.
I like it. I knew a guy who was very clean cut, and then like after 40, he started getting a bunch of tattoos. And
If
he
I
grew out a
wanted one,
beard.
I'd get
I
one.
like the.
Yeah.
I
I
like
mean,
the
I
look.
don't have any reason.
Nothing's holding them back.
I like the look of it.
I mean, probably because I don't want to spend the money. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I should be buying like a weight loss product
Oh.
before I get
Ozempic?
it.
Speaking of comedy, I just watched the new South Park Ozempic.
Making
Oh,
fun
with
of
the Lizzo?
Oh, and she cried.
Oh, she cried?
Yeah, she had a
Oh, I
reaction.
thought she would
to
have
it.
reacted that she was.
Of course
that it was
not.
funny.
No, yeah, because
She
big
looked like
girls
this
who
the whole
eat their
time.
feelings are totally balanced.
Oh, I think you would be proud that you have risen in a lexicon to be known enough to even be.
But it's in a negative.
I shared
way.
a teeter-totter.
I,
with
th-
her.
I would laugh.
I went into the atmosphere,
Oh boy.
came down and landed. Pacoima.
Oh,
No, I was wondering about that. So she cried. I would be.
She might have
elated.
just had a whole body full of
Yeah,
salty
yeah.
discharge.
True.
Which could.
I'm saying, but I would be happy to be made fun of in that way, because that means you're famous enough to even be made fun of.
Here's the now. I love fat people. I love my wife.
I'm
she's-
one of 'em.
She's she's 365 this week, and
Oh, that's the whole year.
The
round.
whole
yeah,
year.
she's a whole year.
Meow.
What's interesting is I put up kind of a dog gate because we have the 3 schnauzers.
Yeah.
She can't fit through it, so she's kind of just contained upstairs. But we're kind of doing like a was eating Gilbert grape flavored
nice.
pudding
Yeah,
and ice creams.
that's nice.
Apparently, it's Haagen-Dazs. That's what's eating.
She's eating Gilbert.
But no,
grapes.
but I mean, I love her, and you're more to love, honey. That's all that matters.
Uh-huh.
So if they were like, oh,
Deborah Sturges.
this, wall of flesh, you'd be excited that they were talking about something you did. If it was you, if they were like, instead of Lizzo and Sarah.
Yes,
Brad-
if South Park saw the major motion picture, reset. The minor motion picture, Wall of Flesh, available on Amazon. And
There
for
was a
free on
minor.
YouTube. So
Yeah.
you can pay for it, or you can just watch it for free.
Yeah.
Either way, 0 subscribers.
He's a
Lot
cold
of
miner's
views.
daughter.
He's a coal
Cold miner's
miner.
daughter. But would you be elated if they talked about you at all?
Sure, I'd
right?
love it. Yes, of course. They're
Yeah.
Second City, those guys.
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh,
to
they're good.
Chicago.
I didn't think it was the best of the
South Parks?
ones they've done. Specials, I guess. They only do specials now. Is it still on?
I have
don't
no
know.
I think they only do specials. Like the pandemic special one was pretty good. But I don't know. I thought she would laugh. I think you have to. I think you have to be able to laugh at yourself. Otherwise, you're
don't
taking
cry.
it too serious.
But the big people, it's the same as smoking or being an alcoholic or being a pothead. To me, like, there's one thing if you're Samoan, not to be like Pulp Fiction, but
I think
he's Samoan. What the fuck is
I
he
think-
supposed to do?
I think she does people a disservice because there's one thing
But
that
they're unhealthy. Is the point.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's like how you go here,
No, that's what, I was agreeing with you.
and then you want to go.
No, I was agreeing with you. I was saying there's body positivity and then there's unhealthy, and there is a difference.
Right, but I mean, you know how unhealthy you are, but it's the same as don't be like mad, like oh you're smoking, you're unhealthy. It's like I saw her take a whole chicken. My wife took a whole chicken bone, put it in, right?
Yeah, it was like a cartoon.
And then she's very strong jaw, and she just ate the bone, and she sounded like when you see like a Doberman just like eating like a raccoon had found. Yeah. Very similar sounds. In fact, when my wife eats bone, I want to record it an ASMR and see if I can make some money out of it.
Yeah, do something on the side.
Well,
something
that's
on
too
the
bad.
side. But fat people are great, but you're unhealthy. So like you don't get like you're not brave because you're fat. You're killing yourself, and you should acknowledge the fact that obviously you hate yourself, and that's why you're mad about someone saying that being fat's not okay. Because you're a miserable fat person.
But I think that what the
as I am too.
yeah,
I'm not saying that everybody has to be a size 2, but it is. I mean, it is an epidemic.
Oh yeah, let's just walk through Houston and not the restaurant. You know what I mean? The actual city, named after John Houston.
Oh,
Houston.
Houston. Is that what it's called?
It's actually pronounced Houston.
I think the body positivity is just like you want to feel good for yourself about yourself, then you move to. It doesn't mean that you're complacent, right?
If you can't sit in a diner's booth and you're like, I'm gonna need a table, this isn't brave.
If you're on a plane seat and you need the extender,
if you manufacture and brought your own maple syrup to the International House of Pancakes.
You mad be a fat person.
Just in case you waddle into 2 Lowe's buckets of maple syrup. You're like, I made it at home.
Have you guys,
just in case you run out.
Have you guys noticed that if you're walking behind a large person, you can see the palms of their hands. But if you walk behind a regular person, you do not see the palms of their hands because it turns out. So when they're walking, it's like, this is a large person.
I've never seen that.
Next time, keep
And
an eye
I
out.
don't care what you say. I know you say you don't smell, but there's a lot of you that fucking. You ever stand in back? You said something in the back of a TJ Maxx. These fucking bras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's always like low cut. You know what I mean? It's always like let's get as much air. Let's get as much of the
Circulation.
Yeah, they're really getting that anal stench out there.
Exactly.
You ever do that? You ever go into like a dressing room and you're like, somebody smells like ass in here. Somebody.
Luckily, I have not.
No,
I'm so glad I have not.
It was like, oh, someone just shit in the pants I'm probably trying on.
on.
That's why you never try the pants that are left in there.
Yeah. Why would you
You
do
burn
that?
those.
No.
Burn them.
I set them on fire and I leave a coals.
If it's not on the rack, leave
That's why
it
it's called
back.
cold. All right, okay. It's all right. No, but Deborah, seriously, she's so fucking fat. It's like, I love you, but sometimes I just, just give it to her side or wherever, however she's lying still.
Yeah, of course.
Usually after she's eaten a bucket of chicken.
Cold. Oh God.
And she's covered in grease. It's kind of like a slip and slide from the 80s. I run like, ah!
Well, I found the little thing funny. I'm sorry that she didn't.
Oh, yeah, she's fine. Yeah, go catch your millions and go cry. God, your weakness disgusts me.
Well, they gain a sympathy that helps them keep fans, and it also
fatties.
it also helps people ignore that sexual.
Speaking of the Adele, that's who, right? Adele was supposed to be the fat girl hero, and then she got the surgery. She didn't even go on. She didn't even put the pie down. You know what I mean? She just got half of her stomach removed, which is obviously a fat, lazy person's thing to do. You're so fat and lazy that you don't even want to work out. So you're like, just remove half or 75% of my stomach. And some doctor's like, yeah, I bought another fucking house this week.
Oh, right.
Over these fucking cankled bitches that roll in here that want to be like, are not beautiful. Why doesn't Target hire Omar the tent maker to throw various fabrics over me? Why don't you have 7XL? I don't understand.
I think she looks good now.
Lizzo? Oh, I'd fuck
No,
her.
not Liz. Adele. But yeah.
Tiny Tim Stick Talks. Earlier today, the Department of Justice, joined by 29 states and
this
the
is what we're
District
talking
of
about.
Columbia, sued
is
Live
my
Nation Entertainment and its wholly owned subsidiary Ticketmaster for violating the Sherman Antitrust Act. In recent years, Live Nation Ticketmaster's exorbitant fees and technological failures have been criticized by fans and artists alike. But we are not here today because Live Nation Ticketmaster's conduct is inconvenient or frustrating. We are here because, as we allege, that conduct is anti-competitive and illegal. Our complaint makes clear what happens when a monopolist dedicates its resources to entrenching its monopoly power and insulating itself from competition rather than investing in better products and services. We allege that Live Nation has illegally monopolized markets across the live concert industry in the United States for far too long. It is time to break it up.
He kind of, as a performance, the ending, he kind of broke a little bit at the end. He ended weak. I'm just saying, if he had gone to Stella Adler, like by the end, he like was like out of breath. He's like, and like I could tell that he was thinking about how to end it, so he was saying things weird. You know, when you're like, oh, this is the ending. And you're like, oh,
yeah, you would think when you get ready for something like that, you'd be speaking a certain way. They kind of find
lemon juice and
people.
honey. Okay.
Boring people.
All right.
That's all you need.
You know?
The Sherman Hemsley Act, they said?
Oh, man.
Oh. Oh.
So the quarter tones.
Yeah. So you can play those ragas. Ooh.
I've never seen a guitar. I've never seen this instrument.
And you know you're not touching the wood when you press down on those. Because those are high up.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I thought he had like a weird finger for a second, like the third finger was longer than the second.
Well, it's Cokedale. Remember, that's why McDonald's got rid of those spoons.
Oh, really? The ones you get with your...
Because that's what they became synonymous with, so they discontinued them because of that.
Huh, that is a fun fact.
Yeah. You can buy them
tell
on eBay
people
if you
that
want
later.
Yeah, but that's what they were using.
Hit me with the memorial service.
Went to our friend Scott's memorial service. They had a bagpipe player play Sweet Child of Mine. It was awesome. And the service was speech. And the service and speeches were beautiful. Now, I almost bought a pair of bagpipes. I saw one selling one.
Oh, really?
For $45. And I was like, I kind of want to just buy it just for one bit on the show.
He's not Scottish.
Oh, he's getting to a low stance.
Put those testes on the concrete.
That's pretty good.
He's actually pretty killing it.
Did anybody else notice how difficult it was for me to read? Like,
so I will say that there was an extraneous comma in there, right here.
No, it's just his readers. His eyes are going after 40.
Okay.
They're terrible.
Your eyeballs?
The last 6 months, terrible.
Getting worse.
Getting worse.
I've noticed that I have to take mine off to read things that are close, and I don't like it.
I have to take them off and claw my eyes out when I.
All right, let's go find some.
No?
Scroll down. Let me find some.
He was like, I don't want to hear the rest of this. I don't
I was
want to
like,
hear
let's
this
find some
punchline.
funny
No,
ones.
it's still going. It's like you and I would play the mirror game, like an improv. I talk, you talk.
No, I was saying none of these. No, I was saying none of those TikToks were terribly funny. So I was like, let's scroll down and get funny.
Oh, yeah, we get to them.
Well, you're the one saying it was a comedy thing. They were just musical.
Well, but this is for you. You know what? Get the dick and ball with it. Get somebody falling, breaking their nuts on.
Yeah, this one's about castration.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's take a look. I think I heard about this guy, actually.
This man, who is nicknamed Eunuch Maker, was just sentenced to life in prison with a minimum of 22 years after he was caught live streaming himself castrating people. He would then brand these people with EM for Eunuch Maker and either sell the body parts online or prepare them to be eaten, all while paid subscribers were watching live. The website, which is conveniently named Eunuch Maker, is ran by this man.
Is this me?
46-year-old Marius Gustafsson
suspiciously
from
like me.
London, England. The website, which was active from 2017 to
That's
2021, had 20,000
So-
paid.
He had subscribers. Yeah, he had like
and
100,000
earned Marius
subscribers.
more
But
than
were they volunteering for the
$77,000.
eunuch
You had to pay
part?
for
I
it.
was trying to get there. You got,
Oh,
you
you-
got
I
it
got
out
you,
first.
yeah.
I'd be like, this guy's cutting off dicks and he's like, subscribe. I got
I
zero.
mean, that's pretty.
I think, but was he like kidnapping people against their will?
He was doing the. Would pay him, I think, to have them cut their.
I know something. So what could they charge him with then?
What? I don't think he has a medical license.
Uh,
I don't know if you can just
but
cut
it wasn't
people's-
murder? He didn't kill him?
I don't think so. She said body parts, but she just meant the dangly bits, the leftovers.
I just was trying to figure out if they signed up for it
Do
and
you
let
think they
him
used
do
their
it.
credit card? Like they got points? They're like, I want to get my dick cut off and I want
Yeah, I want
United
him-
miles.
Yeah.
Can we, are you cash only? Would you take a check
So you have to be a medical professional to do it.
to cut off someone's dick?
Well, I think
Not according to
even-
my
I
doctor.
think-
Chopped his fucking, my son's dick right off.
I think you have to.
Throw it in the trash.
What is it? There's something about the Hippocratic Oath or whatever. I mean, I think.
Hypocritical oath. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I took.
Hey, yo. Yeah, I feel like you can't just.
Sorry.
Even if you have it, if I had a medical license, I don't know if I
I
could
think
just
these
chop your
Botox
nuts
people,
off.
you know?
But that's illegal? It seems like more of a fine thing. Because they signed up for it, knowing he wasn't a doctor. Right?
Yeah, but them signing up for it doesn't make it legal
for him
per
to do
se.
it.
Yeah.
I'll donate up to $45 towards
his
you getting your
defense.
dick cut off. So if you want to get your dick cut off and eaten by somebody, let me know. Comment below. We'll enter you in the raffle to
Yeah,
win.
you get the mug.
And you get a mug,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you know that eunuchs become fat?
Yes. Yeah.
I did not know this. What's this now?
Yeah, so basically by cutting someone's balls off, that testosterone they miss causes them to gain a lot
Because
of
they're
weight.
not as active.
It's something about
Or
like
a
missing
chemical.
Yeah,
testosterone
yeah, it's
100% in a
yeah.
male just affects your body too.
Because they were bodyguards back in the day because they would get large. But I think you have to have them. I think you have to have it cut off when you're a kid in order for you to become.
So your voice
Big.
doesn't change later if it's an adult?
That was the castrati thing, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Italy's best.
When we do it,
Oh,
we
we're gonna
do
sing
it, my
so
young
beautifully.
boys.
Yeah.
we want you to sing at
with
the, what do we call that thing? The thing where we all fuck you. What do we call that thing? The Vatican. That's it.
Oh.
Tavares, right in the butt? What? No.
This is another episode of UnNecessary Talking Brian Sturges. I am that Brian Sturges. Cliff Beach, Timothy Hall. Don't expect these shows to get any better. But we're getting to 200 this year, baby.
Yeah, we are.
All right. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you.